you, Ludicrous Prestige, for the follow. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. So today we are finally getting to the long requested 2014 A3, which is a short essay. Let me try to say what's happening. So if you have n real numbers, then the price is the max of the partial sums. And one person, Diligent Dave, gets like the actual optimum, and another person called Greedy George uses the greedy algorithm to do it. And you want to find the smallest constant c such that the greedy algorithm always is within a factor of c. Can we make text-to-speech read it?
For a sequence $x_1, x_2, L dots, x_n$ of real numbers, we define its texted price as max_1 li ln x_1 plus c dots plus x_i. Given $n$ real numbers, Dave and George want to arrange them into a sequence with a low price. Diligent Dave checks all possible ways and finds the minimum possible price $d. Greedy George, on the other hand, chooses $x_1 such that $x_1 is as small as possible. Among the remaining numbers, he chooses $x_2 such that $x_1 plus $x_2 is as small as possible, and so on. Thus, in the $i$th step he chooses $x_i$ among the remaining numbers so as to minimize the value of $x_1 plus $x_2 plus c dots $x_i$. In each step, if several numbers provide the same value, George chooses one at random. Finally he gets a sequence with price $g$. Find the smallest possible constant $c$ such that for every positive integer $n$, for every collection of $n$ real numbers, and for every possible sequence that George might obtain, the resulting values satisfy the inequality $g la cd $.
You're welcome. Alright. So if the answer is c equals 1, I'm going to like cry. Do I just start by writing some sequences? I want to be able to draw these too. I mean, essentially what's happening is you have some junk, and it can go up or down, and you want to not deviate too far from just drawing a random thing, like some random thing like this. Okay, so actually, what's an example for which the greedy algorithm is just not optimal? So I can first make sure that the problem is not c equals 1, because if c equals 1, oh my god, I have a few choice words. Okay, here's an example. If I take... No, hang on. minus 800. I feel like minus 800 and 1000. Or like some things that can add up to like minus 800. What we want to do is we want to sort of trick George, the greedy guy, into not building up to minus 800. Or something like that. So what if I have like... $800 might be too small. What if I write like 2000 here? Yeah, okay, so here the greedy algorithm is going to do like, it's going to erroneously use the 100, no, 100, wait, am I stupid? I may be stupid. No, but Dave has to use the plus 100 as well. So this isn't... Ah, crap. No, no, this doesn't work. No, no, no. The final sum is always the same, actually. That's the important bit. In fact, I might as well... Basically, I want a spike, right? I want to have some spike with a property that you can't... I don't know what I'm trying to do. Oh, okay. Plus 1000, minus 1000, 1 minus 1. I see. Okay, yeah. What you want to do is, because you want to use the ones to decrease the impact of the spike. There we go. Okay. And this is bad, because what you actually want to do is you want to use the 1000. Okay, cool. So spikes like this will generate things. So next question is, what's the... 1000 is obviously too big. What's the best you can do and have this method still work? Yeah, 1 should be like 2 and minus 2, right? Because any worse than that and... Okay, so 2 minus 2 is enough to get the spike thing to happen. So, greedy algorithm will get 1, will have a price of 2. The diligent algorithm will have the price of 1. Where G is for greedy, so we're using green. Yeah, so C at least 2. Do we think that's optimal? I suspect that might just be optimal. So yeah, I feel like I would be really impressed if C was larger than 2. So let's just claim G is MS2D. Yeah, so I just like claim that like, I guess I should call him G. I claim that this is less than or equal to just for every I, this will be less than or equal to twice d1 plus what do I want here? Okay, wait, what the partial sums are 1, 0, 2, 0, and then I want 1 minus 1, 1, 0, 0. Is this just gonna be true? Do I think this is true? Because if so, then we're all set. So, this greedy algorithm. Nah, this is probably too strong. What if I just say like for all I there exists J? I mean, okay, that's equivalent to the problem. Induction by N. Oh, I feel like I don't really like this. Because I feel like the n equals 4 case and n equals 3. There's sort of this history thing where... I guess what you could do is you could look at the last number used by... George, maybe? I don't see how the 2 appears. I mean, we haven't tried anything yet. Like, just saying I want to use induction does not qualify as, like, doing anything. Yeah, I feel like I don't like Dave's like the values. Like I need to look at the peak for Dave's thingy. I feel like I don't want to phrase this as DJs actually. I want to just like have a picture where here. So well, without loss generality, assume that Dave's peak is reached at a positive point. So the picture for George is that George is like trying to hug this as much as possible and reaches some point. And the picture for Dave is that Dave has these 2 crowbars lengthy apart, and these same lengths like reach this at somewhere. Xi less than, yeah. I just feel like this is gonna be one of those things where like the proof looks really dumb because I feel like there's just, I don't know. It's gonna be some stupid bound. I'm like pretty sure the bound won't look smart. It will look stupid, but I don't know what it is. So yeah, x1 less than or equal to 2d is actually a good start though. I equals 1, it might be the easiest case. Because... Oh wait, is that just it? No, that can't just be it. That's horrible. Okay, here's a picture I want to draw. So let's assume for contradiction that assume for contrary. Yeah, basically I think the 2 is going to come from here. So assume for contrary g is greater than 2d. And that means what we do is we're going to take the red sequence and find all the green things in it and then filter them out. So there's a red sequence that some of the things are green in it. And maybe something like this. Alright, and then there's okay. So we have this picture. And I want to say that if the green things add up to more than 2D, then something went wrong with the greediness. So we're going to cut off the sequence here because we don't need any of those things after here. So cut it there. And then we're going to sort this into like red stuff and green stuff and but the order might matter. Green, I was using green as like the things in George's sequence at the first time where the sequence breaks to D. But this is not a great picture actually, because I don't know what order the green things come in. Oh, is that just it? Oh my god. See? Oh goddamn. Yeah. So first of all, xi less than 2d always. So now, like, yes, look at the first point for which you George broke 2d. This is 2d. In order for that to happen, George must have added 2 terms of the same sign. So plus here, plus here. We know that eventually they're supposed to get down to like something like within D. So it ends like somewhere in this interval. And I claim that yeah, the absolute sum of the Loyoli xi is in the interval d to minus d. So because the end location doesn't depend on which sequence you pick, that means, oh, it's another one of these. Where's my banhammer? Banhammer! Oh my god. Okay, I give up. This guy just gets lucky today and doesn't get banned because for some reason I can't find. Oh no, there's the button. Pew. All right, so long, sucker. Okay, anyways, yeah, there's some things that go down, and they're all like. So the sum of these is more than... The sum of these is... Absolute value of these is strictly less than 2D. Or, sorry. Yeah, so this blob, where however you end... oh no, sorry, absolute value is greater than D. It's at least that negative. So, on the other hand, there's no way that you're ever going to go from... yeah, this is 2D, so you can't get down to here in one shot. So this should be replaced with any negative thing. God, yeah. See, it's always one of these. Like, it's always something of this shape. What if 2D occurs as the last number? No, what you do is you look in this red blob for like any number. Any negative number, and it'll be okay. Alright, does that work? Did I mess anything up? Last number is the same, so at most D. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Like, you just can't... 2D is so bad that there's no way that there was no negative number to bring you back, is basically what's happening. So, this was even dumber than I thought it was going to be, and like, this thing basically doesn't matter. We don't really care what Dave does. We just care that each individual number has absolute value less than 2D, and the final sum is within 2D. That's like the only thing you use. So this is like barely used. The only things we need are that every x, like all numbers in minus 2D to 2D, and also total sum in minus DD.